guys, it's tea time. The tea is a little bit too hot for me right now. My tummy hurts really bad right now, so this isn't going to be a very long video. Sorry about that. Well, I shouldn't say it isn't, because let's be honest, there have been times before where I've been like, this isn't going to be a long video at all, and then it winds up being the same length as everything else, so I'm not going to just assume. But we'll see. We'll see where the tide takes us. We ate at this barbecue place, and I got, they had a beans and rice with grilled veggies in it thing, like a bowl just filled with that stuff, and I was like, that sounds delicious. So I ate a bunch of that. I wound up giving my leftovers to a homeless dude, but yeah, I was like, oh, that was really good. And then probably about 10 minutes after we left, I was like, not feeling great. So yeah, probably gonna peace out and go to bed or something. But first I'm gonna drink some tea, because usually tea helps, but like I said, super hot, so we're gonna let you sit. Green tea of course. I love having green tea with honey and lemon juice and ginger in it, but I don't have any lemons, so it had just been ginger and honey, which is probably still good, but then it just felt like too much work. It was like, I know that this process works, so I'm just gonna make the tea and just deal. I'm gonna just deal with it. But yeah, today was super fun. Erin Lee and I went to Michael's. I was gonna film a DIY for Press Heart today. I was really excited about it. And then we got back from Michael's and realized that we didn't have, it requires dyeing. We didn't have any, like a bucket or anything to dye in. And everything else was white, so it would dye whatever white thing we, like if we did it in a sink. So we were like, oh, so we're gonna have to do it later. I could probably do it on my own, but it's turned into our project now, so I want to do it together. But it should be fun. It should be another easy, fun thing to do. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I was kind of bummed about that, though. I don't know, maybe tomorrow I can get a bucket. I don't know if Erin's free tomorrow, though. Oh, well, anyway. But so we did that, and then we finally went to Bath & Body Works, because I've been meaning to go there and get smelly goods for so long. I finally got some smelly goods. I'm really excited about it. And I got a candle. Where are you? Where are you, candle? Oh, I'm so excited about this candle. Oh, and House of the Dead. House of the Dead overkill is in my Bath & Body Works thing. Woo! Cinnamon and clove candle. Smelling it right now kind of makes me nauseous because my stomach doesn't feel good, but I still, like, my brain registers that it's a smell that I love. It's like two things that are just so delicious shoved into one candle. It was, do I get the cinnamon and clove one, or do I get the pumpkin and clove one? I sat there staring at them forever. Oh, and there was also a eucalyptus and mint one. But I felt like that wasn't a all-around bedroom smell. So, the really funny thing, though, was that Erin and I feel completely different about scents. She would be like, oh, this smells so good, and I would hate it. I would absolutely hate it. So we were laughing by the end. She'd be like, I'm not gonna pretend that you're gonna like anything that I think smells good. So, no, but they had some good smellies in there. I haven't been in that store in years. But it does smell nice in there. That's what they deal in. They deal in smells. So, can I? Oh no, you're too hot. I can tell. It's alright. Maybe I'll just put an ice cube in there or something. That's probably a good idea. But yeah, overall, good day. So, what can you do? I had a nightmare last night. I slept in because I had a nightmare that my car exploded. I was explaining that I got into 2 accidents, like, pretty close together, and they took away my license for a little while. I know. So, one of them was my fault, one of them was not my fault. Anyway, just the fact that I was in them. So, I have this, like, crippling fear of getting into another accident. I know that I already told you guys that I have, like, a really bad fear of hitting a pedestrian with my car. I have a fear of just getting into an accident in general. I have nightmares about getting into accidents all the time, but this nightmare was so, like, blown out of proportion. It was like I backed up into a car and both of our cars exploded. It was the weirdest. Yeah, and like right after that, my mom and I were on the phone, and I was like, I had a weird dream, and she was like, really? So, but, yeah. I try to be really, like, overly cautious, which you can get away with being overly cautious in Oregon. In LA, you still have to be an aggressive driver, or you're being, if you're not at least a little bit aggressive, you're not being safe, which sucks. But, yeah, so, I just want some tea. The little droplet I got tasted really good. That'll be good for me. I think Joe was watching Hellboy too, which I love. I love the Hellboy movies. Not a fan of the Hellboy comic books. I think I've told you that. Not a huge fan of them. I can go into that in greater detail if you guys want some other time, but not a huge fan of the graphic novels. But I love the movies. Specifically the second movie is so good. Yeah. Well, yeah, since he's watching that, I might just go join him. I might just curl up on the couch and join him with my tea. So, I hope you guys had a good day. And, yeah, tomorrow I'm sure I'll feel better. So, we'll talk again then. Okay. Have a good night, you guys. Bye-bye.